Hi, and welcome to our webinar, MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 with Supreme Edition. This is Jens. I'm calling to this webinar, or I'm presenting this webinar from Berlin. First time maybe that you hear me, and maybe you hear it from my accent. Yes, I'm a German guy, but I'm just a co-moderator. The main moderator will be Nenad. I'm just making the introduction. Welcome to our webinar, and welcome to great new hot features of MT4 and MT5. And let's have a nice 30 to 45 or 45 minutes hour, and let's see. And again, sorry if I make some mistakes. My English, of course, is not original. I'm not a native speaker, but more about me in a couple of seconds. Let's just have a start, and let's start like always with every webinar, any webinar, with a risk disclaimer. Forex and CFD trading are leveraged products and can result in losses that exceed your deposits. They may not be suitable for everyone, and if you like, you can see the full explained risk disclosure at our webpage, here marked also as a link. Our main moderator, who will speak in a couple of seconds, is our Nenad. If you have some questions about all what we will present later today, just ask the questions by typing with your keyboard. You have a question chat or question and answer area at your GoToWebinar area. Every question what you have, just type it down with your keyboard, and later in the webinar, we will try to answer it directly. And like I showed, my English is made in Germany, but hopefully some of my quality too. More about that a little bit later in the webinar. And here you will see also a picture, a face of me. That's already my introduction, and now already the word goes to Nenad. Hi Nenad, it's a premiere. We have the first webinar together. So let's start. You have the word, you have the screen sharing. We will switch now, and let's go ahead.
Hi Jens, and welcome. Yeah, I'm very glad that we are doing our first webinar together. I hope that in the future there will be more webinars, of course. And just to make sure, guys, well, Jens is a very, very good guy and my friend also, and he works a lot on improving the MetaTrader 5 and 4 with all these new great features. So I'm very glad that Jens is here, and he will also answer your questions. So please don't hesitate to ask anything that is not clear, and I will also try to tell you the main improvements over the traditional platform, and to tell you the truth that in the future I think that we all should move to MT5, because even in this state the MT5 honestly is a better platform. It was not the case in the past. I will explain that. But today, definitely, the MT5 has been revamped, improved a lot. The difference between MT4 and MT5 is really non-existent now for Forex traders. Even, I need to say, and I dare to say, the MT5 is even better at this point. So guys, don't be surprised if you see me trading live on MT5 on my live trading webinars that go on Monday and Wednesday. So let's start. This is today's agenda: the difference between the MT4 and MT5, the new generation, advantages of using MT5. We need to look to the future, we need to adapt to the future, and this is a great thing. Everyone, of course, will always have the possibility to choose. We need to allow for freedom. That is normal. But if you ask me at this state, the MT5 is really awesome. Then I will show you the MT5 new tools that also work with MT4. And of course, everything will be shown on live charts on MT5. And do not hesitate to ask any questions. Now, just a quick answer, then we will move. You need to know that indicators don't work for MT4 and MT5, so you need to have a separate indicators for MT5. They're not compatible, okay? They're not compatible, so you need to have different, but there is already a couple of thousands different indicators on MT5 market, and it will be even more as the time goes by. Also, I will show you how you can import the template. It's different, but I will show you that. So let's go step by step now. So the main difference between the MT4 and MT5 is that MT5 was released in 2010, and it's not the MT4. It's not the MT4 improved. It's completely different platform. Now, because the MetaTrader 5 was released in 2010, so 5 years after the release of MT4, and at a time when MT4 was already very popular, and also due to the number of sequences in the platform names, there was a common misunderstanding that MT5 was a new improved version on MetaTrader 4. That is not the case. It is a trading platform and backtesting machine just as MetaTrader 4, and the graphical user interface looks similar, but it's not the same platform. The MetaTrader 4 was actually designed to do things that MetaTrader 4 could not do. That was the main thing, and it was aimed at a different market. Okay, so you need to know that MT5 was not aimed for Forex market. It was mainly aimed for traders to trade stocks and commodities. Okay, so that was the main point of MT5. And because of that design, the MT4 and MT5 were totally different. And MT4 was very popular, Forex also was very popular, and MT5 in the past could not handle very well, especially due to some rules that I will also explain. Also, you need to know that stock commodities are centralized, and stock commodities they usually centralize process before okay.
Connection. With the connection, you can speak something. Sound was quite bad. Are you back?
The sound is breaking up now. Yeah, I can hear that sound is breaking up, but
now it's great again. It was maybe just half a minute of the connection, but now it's great again.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So basically, the thing is, I can repeat, guys. So whatever is not clear, please ask me. So it's not the microphone; it's actually the internet. So sometimes it might happen. So the main thing is that Forex is decentralized market, okay? And stocks and commodities are traded to centralized process. So that is the main difference. And the MT5 was basically the future in the past, because the meta quotes foresaw a retail stock and commodities trading boom, and they designed the software to fit the market. MQL5 uses an advanced object-oriented programming language. So the thing is that now at this point we have a platform that is completely accessible to Forex traders, stocks, and commodities traders. Now, because the MT4 and MT5 had totally different design, it was suited much better for US traders. That is the biggest difference. The biggest difference is actually no hedging rule. And that stated that clients of Forex brokers in the US must deal on a first in, first out basis. It's called FIFO rule. That means that, let's say a trader goes long one lot of euro dollar and then goes long an additional one lot of euro dollar, the first trade must be closed before a second trade can also be closed. Now, MT4 obviously handled it better. So the MT5 was not popular for Forex traders. Also, there was a netting mode that combined two orders into a single one due to first in, first out rule. So let's say that we go two lots on euro dollar, it won't be shown as separate lots. It's basically one lot combined, so it's two lots overall. It's netting mode. Now the things have changed. Everything is totally different, and everything now is much better for us traders who also want to trade Forex market or for on MT5 platform. So it's
After the for sheer internet or whatever it is, goes and something also be for a long time. So if you want to use for instance, if you want, but it's fine because funds available all funds from Admiral Markets account too, and this will be all is a great benefit it has. And with the stability and form fast executing the market can be also where here the now and the function will be
here we have some sound problem. Actually, I'm checking the internet connection, and it seems that internet is pretty much working fine, and everything should be fine. So just let's do a quick sound check before we can proceed. So let's see if the sound is getting better now.
Yes, better.
Yeah, it should be better because my internet is showing pretty much a good ping, and the bandwidth is huge now. Yeah, it says Nenad is good. Maybe Jens is talking from a wireless network, so sometimes you will hear he may be distorted, but we are here, so don't worry. We will answer all your questions. Okay, guys, let's continue. So the advantages of the MT5 is, and not is, but are, better performance and stability. You need to see that in order to believe me. I mean, yesterday I was really testing the MT5, new MT5, and the stability and performance was outperforming the MT4 by huge margins, by huge margin. Also, the same features that we traders were not, we could not use in the past, now at present, we can use it everything and much more. We can also trade all instruments in MT5. It's not just Forex, it's also indices, commodities, stocks, cryptocurrencies, bonds. Guys, this is much better. Also, you can easily create expert advisors, and there is much more stability with multiple charts. Do you remember how many times in the past you had problems with the MT4? I personally had many problems. Freezes. There was a huge freeze up on the MT4. If I use range bars, if I use Renko, if I use multiple charts, very often it was non-usable. Now, obviously, the programmers knew about it, and because the MT5 is totally different than MT4, and I need to tell you again, totally different in a positive way, there is much more stability with multiple charts. Okay. Also, yes, you have different time scales. You are not obliged to use 4, 5 time frames. I will show you that. And very important that you have less CPU drain and less CPU exhaustion. It means that even if you trade from an older computer, okay, that means that you can still have a good performance by MT4. Also, guys, I'm just, you know, as a trader, I also try to be as much attracted to beautiful things as I can. And definitely, compared to the MT4, MT5 looks much better. So really, it looks much better. The desktop version, you will see, it's much more modern. There is a lot of icons also displayed that they were not shown originally on the MT4. Also, there are a lot of context menus improved, and the interface also improved. A lot of time frames, news calendars directly on the chart, news calendar below the chart, automatic order history in the chart. You have also level 1 and level 2 market depth. I will talk about it, it's important. Indicators that are based on indicator windows. And also, guys, I need to tell you the truth. Admiral Markets also have worked with me in testing some of the new indicators. And I need to tell you, some of the indicators on MT5 Supreme Edition are outstanding. They're very good. And by default, they're also free for all traders who trade with Admiral Markets. We traders have the exclusive right, okay, to use those indicators on the platform. Yeah, it's brilliant, guys. I just am very, very excited. That is why I'm speaking to you now as a trader and as a friend. Really, I'm very excited to show you how it looks, and I will do that in a second. Back testing is 100 times faster, and I think literally 100 times. You will see how it goes. We will do a simple back test. I will show you. It goes incredibly fast, incredibly fast. Okay, the advanced analysis, cloud optimization, auto download. It's improved. It's simply improved. Okay, now hedging mode. That is what you couldn't have done with the old MT5. Now, with better performing servers, you can actually have hedging enabled. Also, netting mode is disabled. Everything that was not good for us European traders and traders who wanted to trade also Forex market, it's gone. Now, everything is working as it should. There is no first in, first out rule. I mean, some of us simply do not trade with that, and European traders do not need to follow the first in, first out rule. And you need to know that in order to use new features on MT5, you need to have a new account. Okay, so you just need to open a new account. And also, guys, about the indicators, old MT4 indicators do not work with MT5 because it's completely different language. They're written in different language. But let's make clear, all the indicators that I have been providing you with, my personal, I will compile it in the MT5 in a due time. And of course, guys, as always, you will be the first to know, and you, of course, will be able to get it from me as always. But of course, it takes some time. Let's say Camarilla and other indicators. I need to find programmers and so on. So, but they will be, of course, available also on the MT5. We will slowly make a transition from MT4 and MT5. The other, yes, and the other cure for that, you can have two platforms open. So you just watch MT4 charts, and if you don't have an indicator, you can execute your trades on the MT5 because the execution is faster on the MT5. You will see that. This is just an example how this looks like, just a screenshot, but I will also show you in the chart. It looks similar, but it's improved. Okay, it's much, much improved. So let's start first with the great feature that I like. It's called customizable time frames. Okay, customizable time frames will be there in just a second, guys. This is the MT5, Admiral Markets MT5 platform. You can see the improved interface. You can see how beautiful it is. Guys, I'm very excited. Watch this. Just right-click this small tab and click on Customize, and you will see this. So you can have 2 minutes, 3 minutes. There is no offline charts as we had in the past. So this is completely different, guys. Watch this. 4, 6, 10, 12 minutes. You can just insert one time frame, remove the other time frame, whatever you want. Everything is working perfectly. And watch this also. Do you remember how many times this was freezing up on the MT4? Now I can move it whatever I like, and everything will be good. You can remove a time frame if you want. You can, you see now I have a minute 20 on the chart. So this is very good. Also, if you want to add, you just need to type it like this. So let's say we want to add the Australian dollar New Zealand. You just type it, whatever, and you have it here. So it's very, very convenient, and it doesn't drain resources. So that was the first feature, customizable time frames. So offline charts now are the thing of the past. I mean, you can still use it, but watch this. You have whatever you want, 10 minutes, 12 minutes, 2 hours, 3 hours. Well, it's easier, right? It's much easier because I know that some traders actually prefer to use this non-standard MT4 time frames. And now on MT5, this is very, very clear. Okay, next thing is calendar integrated completely. Now you don't need to watch for other calendars. Now, you know, a lot of times it happened that I personally, as a trader, lose a trade because I didn't pay attention to news. Here with Admiral Markets indicators that are also displayed on the chart, you can also have an announcement that a certain news is about to come. You can also watch this calendar tab here, and here you will see a lot of different news. You can sort it by priority, the period. You can see the actual, the forecast, the previous result. So I need to say for traders who want to trade news events, this is a very, very good thing. So for news traders, guys, these are the features you should not miss. So the calendar is completely integrated, and also it's shown here on the chart by using our Admiral Markets MT5 platform. The order history. Now you can see all of the order history on your chart. Okay, watch this, guys. For example, we can make a trade and we can simply see what we did. So I made a trade like 15 minutes ago, and you can see here we sold it. So let's do a quick trade just for example, okay, just to show you how it looks like. So here you see it's euro dollar 0.10. You watch this, it's so fast, guys. It's much faster than the MT4. And now we can actually close our trade here. Okay, it doesn't matter, we can close it like this. And you can also see the trade history. You see, it shows that our sell trade was executed here. Now, guys, if you are like me and you like to send different statements to people who actually ask for statement, you can easily send him screenshots, whatever, and they can see how you can actually execute your trades. So this is very, very good thing, and really I like it a lot. And this is not easy. This was not easy on the MT4 platform. And still you have a lot of different indicators from Admiral Markets that I will also talk about. So here again, you can see the order history, Admiral Markets standard order history indicator, and you can see all of the orders that have been done here. It shows a line. So everything is much easier to manage now. And you just need to move your mouse over your trade, and actually it will be displayed. And also here in the history, this is when I tested MT5 yesterday. You see, this was actually my buy trade and close trade for some small profit, but this is demo account. I just did it for some testing purposes. So you see how easy it is now to manage your now moment and historical orders. You can see it here easily in the past, easily. Just overlay your mouse and everything will be shown up. Very, very easy to see. Okay, next thing that I want to share with you is so famous DOM chart feature that was definitely not possible with the MT4. So now we have it on the MT5. It's very, very good. Let me give you a quick introduction on what DOM is. Basically, it's market depth level 1 and level 2, and it displays information about the prices at which traders are willing to buy and sell a particular trading symbol at a single point in time. So market depth data is also known as level 2, depth of market, or DOM, and the order book, since it shows pending orders for a trading instrument. So this market depth is an electronic list of buy and sell order, guys. You just need to click this icon and you will see the market depth. Okay, level 1 for indices and level 2 for Forex market, okay? So all of this information is very useful to you because it shows not only where price is now, but where it is likely to be in the near future. Here, guys, I'm showing you the market depth from the basics, basically. This is how you can add your market depth. Just click this and you will see this. So the volume of sell orders, the volume of buy orders, and you can actually, if you want to trade let's say a different way, you can also execute orders from this list. So you don't see the chart. You should see the chart now. Yeah, I'm switching between monitors and I'm showing you the market depth. So once more, guys, you just need to click this icon here. You see how it's fast, okay? This is it is showing you market depth data can be viewed on a level 2 window, also on a price ladder. And this is what it shows: sellers and buyers, okay? So it's very, very good, okay, because it gives you liquidity providers data. And remember, guys, why now I'm mentioning liquidity providers? Because when I lost my Euro Swissy trade, when the S&P dropped the floor, I was lucky because I traded with Admiral Markets. And I shared it in my blog post. I shared it on Twitter. I had only 1 pip of a slippage. So basically, it's because Admiral Markets has excellent liquidity providers. Otherwise, it wouldn't be good. So the market depth that is shown here is from liquidity providers. And it's the advantage to you. You have a real data displayed here. And this is another great feature. We will talk about this maybe on future webinars, on my live trading webinars, where I show you how I trade with MT5. But I will definitely open the account, a separate account on MT5, and I will trade it. That is what I can tell you 101%. I will still keep my MT4, but I will also trade on MT5. Really, I like this a lot. So here, this is the DOM, okay? And one more thing, regardless of how frequently new bids and offers come to the market, the DOM of market depth shows the different prices and the number of orders lined up at each price to buy or sell. You see here, the volume for sell at this price, the volume for buy at this price. You need to practice this. You just install the platform and you will see. Unfortunately, I don't have hours and hours, but I can talk about this for hours. So I'm just presenting you great features, and we will talk about this also deeper. Multiple indicators overlay. A lot of traders ask me how they can combine different indicators into a single chart. And this is now, guys, also the thing of the past. Now we can easily do it. Let's say, for example, I want to, let's say, use stochastic oscillator. So I just need to put an oscillator here. And what now? Let's say that I want to add moving average here. There are some strategies that actually use different moving averages, different lines, okay? But it's not easy to have it overlaid. Now, what I do here is I just press a left click, move this indicator here. Okay, guys, watch this. And let's say this is period 10. So I want it to show on stochastic. Now you can actually, you don't need to use first and previous indicators data as it was on MetaTrader 4. You can just place it on the close. And now you have the 10 period moving average set on close on stochastic. On MT4, it was available, guys, but not as this, because you needed to click on first indicators data. So you couldn't have done it as a close, open, high or low. Now this is good because now you can set it on different appliance. And for some people, this is a very, very useful feature because it actually gives you the ability and possibility to experiment with different strategies, to experiment with different tools. It's very easy now, and it doesn't hog, again, it doesn't hog up my computer. You see, now I'm having a webinar, I'm also watching prices, and everything goes smoothly. I, as a trader, really want things to go smoothly. I hate when platform freeze on me. Now, lightning speed backtesting. Now, this is literally 100 times faster. I will try to backtest. Let's see. Now, I just need to see I think it's here. View. Now, I need to see where is strategy tester. Yes, it is here. The strategy tester. And yeah, I just need to show you the right monitor here. Okay, this is the strategy tester, and we can actually backtest it in almost instantly. Okay, so let's say that we want to test let's say this month from the 1st of January 2017 to today's. It's actually yesterday, 18th of September 2017. So if I click start, guys, it's very, very, very fast. I mean, just remember how slower it was on the MT4. Now on the MT5, it goes much faster. Okay, and watch this, guys. This is the testing progress, and it goes with every tick. Now every tick for when I test something, I want to see every tick. Watch this, how fast it is. On the MT4, it was, I don't know, I mean, literally, I saw it somewhere that it says 100 times faster. And here you can see results. Don't watch results. It's not important. It's just important that you see how fast it is. So when you have an expert advisor that is made for the MT5, guys, just do a strategy tester and you'll see how fast it is. You see here, you have margin level, you have a Z score, you have Sharpe ratio, everything that is very important for the strategy. Because whenever you make an expert advisor, you want to see these results. Z score, Sharpe ratio, that is at least what I want to see. AHPR, GHPR. Now we will not talk about these details, but let me tell you that those are very important details when you do an expert advisor testing. And literally, it's 100 times faster. So that is another great feature, lightning speed backtesting. Now, guys, we can talk about the MT5 really like 3 and 4 more hours, because it's not just about all these features that I showed you. It's much easier to actually use these icons because you can customize it to your liking. Okay, just right click it here and you will be able to customize it whatever, guys, you want, very, very easily and much faster than it was on the MT4. Also, these symbols are much easier to see because they have the icons here. You can have one click here, you can have the DOM. That is what we already talked about. But also, guys, you are protected. It uses different file structure here. So that is what we will also talk about when I show you live trading examples, how to install the templates. At this point, I had a question how to install a template. You can go, guys, to File, Open Data Folder. This is the easiest way at this point how you can do it. You just need to apply your old MT4 and see how it goes in the MT5 if it works. You just press the TPL here, okay, and then it will actually show you. It will show you your folder, your default folder for the MT5, and just right-click, okay, open file location, and there you will be actually able to see. You will be able to see the default installation directory of your MT5 template folder. So you just do it like this. You can have a MT4 default template also, but have in mind that not everything will work because the indicators should be made separately for the MT5. And let me tell you, a lot of guys from Forex TSD forum. Forex TSD forum was one of the biggest forums in the world for making indicators. They closed their website and they moved completely to the MT5. Okay, there is a guy named Mladen. Mladen is very famous guy. He creates a lot of good indicators, and he moved to MT5. Just information that MT5 is the present and the future also of trading. Now, exclusive features to Admiral Market Trader, guys. This is what I waited for a long time to show you. Let's use the first feature, Market Terminal Order Ladder. I have actually prepared it already. So this is a mini terminal from Admiral Markets. You can have it here. It's an expert advisor. You just move it here and you will see this window. This is extremely useful feature for all of you who want to make pending orders, especially for traders who want to combine pending orders with news. Because let's say that I want to trade news. Guys, do you know how to trade news? If not, please refer to news trading webinars that I did with Admiral, and we will have more of these webinars. And maybe because of this, we will be able to trade the news straight from live trading webinars. I couldn't do this before the Admiral introduced us to this great tool, because it's very easy. If I want to set a buy stop, it's much easier than it was in the past. Let's say this is buy stop. I just need to double click it, and guys, you will have a buy stop order here. This is the price ladder. So you can actually place your buy and sell stops wherever you want. Extremely useful feature for traders who want to trade with breakouts. So let's say that, just for example, we want to take a breakout from this price. We just need to double click it and we will have a buy stop order. We want to, let's say, trade with a sell order. Okay, we just need to double click it here and you will have also your sell order. The main thing here is, this is a very useful feature for traders who want to trade breakout trades and who like to place those buy stops and sell stops. I personally trade intraday, so when breakout happens, I want to be ahead of the market. And with this feature, you are very free to actually buy, sell, and do whatever kind of things you want with orders. Okay, you want to place a buy stop and a stop loss. You just need to click one time for buy trade, and you just need to move, you see, like this, for a stop loss placement. Okay, and instantly you will have both your buy and stop loss placed on the market. You see, very easy to use, very good feature. Now here, when you click it, you're actually able to see settings. This is very, yes, Roy, it looks like TradingView. That is the point. A lot of traders like TradingView because it's advanced feature. Now with Admiral Markets MT5 Supreme, do you really need TradingView? I don't need it. I really don't need it. I had some posts on TradingView. It's good, but now, guys, this is awesome. This is really, as a trader, not just an analyst. You know that I'm not just an analyst, but also trader. This is what we traders need. This is what we need to have in order to be on the path to success. Of course, if you're not a good trader, nothing can help you. But if we have the right tools for the trade, then we are always a step ahead of the rest of the flock or the herd that trades. You remember what I teach you. You want to trade like banks, like professionals. You don't want to trade like simple retail traders. That is why we have this. One step closer to a full success for traders who never had success in Forex trading. This is the tool that we also used in the past on MT4 Supreme. So you have the tool to undock chart, whatever, guys. But the great thing here is now you have it on the MT5. Now I don't have time for more, but I will show you more on this. Expanded Maxi terminal. Now watch this. this is what I was very, very excited about. This is the expanded tool. Now, guys, if you click, okay, let's say that we will remove this now. So first, you need to get your mini terminal, okay? When you get your mini terminal, you can also have your Maxi terminal. You just do with one click of a button. So basically, you can expand it like this, and now you have Maxi terminal. Now here, you have account info. You don't need this. So you have a bigger chart. Watch this, account info, floating point loss, equity balance, margin in use. Open positions, no problem. Do you want to actually close your trade? Just click here, guys, and close order. Everything is here now at the right side, so you have this space as a free space. Yes, Paul, there is a candlestick countdown. Indeed, I will show you. Wait, be patient, then you will see. Okay, we want to manage this order. You can have partial close. Of course, you need to have more than 0.01. You can do reverse trade. You can do hedge. This is what it's new. You can have set a stop loss of, let's say, fixed stop loss. You can have a fixed target, and you can have a trailing stop. So you don't need to watch this toolbox on the lower part of the chart. This symbol information tells you, by using Admiral Market algorithms, it gives you current trend, current momentum, and current strength. So you know what the trend is, you know what momentum is, you know what strength is now. How we use this? Basically very easy. You just, how I do it, I will tell you how I do it. If I know the trend is up, I want to see momentum down because I want to buy at a better price. This is good because it will give me the indication when retracement is undergoing in the trend. So if I want to buy the dollar Swissy, I will not buy this here, right? I will buy when it gets lower. So that is why you see momentum. You can have your margin calculator here, very easily integrated. It shows a complete margin, open positions, whatever. So let's do, let's say, a quick trade on the dollar Swissy, and you will see how it actually displays. Okay, yes, guys, questions. I will also reply. Of course, there is Renko. It's an older tool. So let's use, for example, 0.50. Okay, buy market order, guys. Here, let's use buy. Okay, so now we are actually in a long trade, right, on euro dollar. And watch this. It tells you that it's used 83.53 euros of market. You still have 4,912.44 because we use 1 to 500 leverage. Okay, so you have also your margin calculator. It can easily calculate your margin, and this is what you ask, guys. Chart controls. Now watch this. If you click here, for example, okay, it will show you today's high and low. You can also zoom in to higher time frames, and here you see today's high and low. Also here, under chart controls, you can see yesterday's highs and lows. So here you can see yesterday high and low. If you click HLS, you will see swing high and low. You can also have great features such as pivot points. You just need to click this, so you can have pivot points. Okay, and this is, Paul, what you ask. Candle countdown. Okay, watch this. Candle countdown shown here at the bottom of the left corner. Also here you can set grids. You can remove grids. You can see the historical trades that you made. Here, guys, everything is clear. So if anyone asks, okay, I want to see which trade you made, you don't need to print a statement, for example. You just need to show them this, and they will see your trades. Also here, you can see a volume, if you want, of course, and everything is customizable. This is the slider, guys, so you can easily zoom in and zoom out of your trades. This shows bar charts, this shows candle charts, this shows line charts. So it's very, very simple to use. Okay. Yes, Eric is asking, is there a free drawing tool? As I remember, Eric, there was a free drawing tool, and it's called Freehand Drawing. So you just need to have Admiral Markets MT5 Supreme or MT4 Supreme Edition, and you will have freehand drawing like this. Okay. And if you go to input settings, okay, this is a standard color. So you just need, you see, when you can actually draw it. Now I have this tool running. You see this circle, but you can easily make a freehand drawing just by using this indicator. So Eric, go to your, you can download MT5 also, and here under the indicators, you should see Admiral Freehand Drawing. If you want to customize options, just double click and you see the key for drawing is D, key for undoing last object is X. So it's actually very, very easy. Okay, so you just need to press it and there will be lines, but now you see this circle, I'm using it, so I cannot draw, but you can do it easily. Renko is actually here. Admiral Renko, you have it here, and you just need to move it and press OK. And there you will be able to customize these boxes. Okay, so this is actually Renko. If you want to have a customized Renko, as always, you need just to go to indicators list and right click on double click on Renko, and you can customize it, Renko block size and so on. Yes, as Jens is saying, we unfortunately don't have much more time. I can talk about this for hours, guys. So many new features. I wanted to show you some, let's say, outstanding features, but there is huge improvement. Let's see now another question. Do we have Heiken-Ashi? Heiken-Ashi was by default shown on the indicators list, but here, you see, on the indicators on MT5, here it's by default. So you just move it, left click and move it on the chart, press OK, and here you will see Heiken-Ashi. Now it looks much colored, but we can always remove some of the indicators, and Heiken-Ashi, it's always best to show bars when you use Heiken-Ashi. You see? Do you see this? Now this looks great. Yes, Jack. Jack is saying that the new MT5 has many features of Think or Swim. I know Think or Swim platform. Customizable time frame, multiple indicators. Indeed, Jack, thanks a lot. I know you are from US, and I always see you on my webinars. Indeed, now we are actually getting close to US, and it's good. Paul is asking, are the pivot points similar to Camarilla? No, this calculation of pivot points is not similar to Camarilla, Paul, but don't worry. I mean, for Camarilla, I will update it to MT5 in a due time, and of course you will receive it, so no problems at all. This is slightly different indicator. It uses different calculation, but as I already showed, it's good for some scalpers, for some people who actually trade on intraday basis and so on. But it's not Camarilla, it's different. Hoyong Xuan is asking, is it available now? No, I haven't updated it to MT5, but guys, when I do it, I will post it on social networks, so you will be able to get it, of course. For Admiral Markets users, there will be free indicator also, so of course, from me.
I will give you a break of 1 minute. Maybe take a drink of water or whatever. There should be also a reason why I'm inside, and I will switch to my screen because one important thing I missed. I was wondering why you didn't show it. So you show our new order letter, what is really, really great, and I'm so thankful that we have it exclusive in the MetaTrader 4 world and MetaTrader 5 world. No other broker will have it for months. Only exclusive and free for demo and live accounts at Admiral Markets. You show the pending orders, what is great. But I would say maybe you make 50% pending orders and 50% market orders. So never forget, also with a new order letter, you are able to doing market orders. You just need your keyboard for it and press the shift button. And if you press the shift button and then you go on the order letter, then you can do a market order, and what especially the German clients, where I do a lot of webinars with my native language of German, like you see the full calculation. So if you have here the market order and you maybe like to place a market order, you see the take profit. In this example, it would be 257 euro, or in percentage 0.5 percentage. If you want to click here, you take profit, that's the first. And then if you also make a stop loss for a long trade, you can do like that. So never forget, not only pending orders, also market orders with this great new exclusive order ladder. Many more stuff like smart lines, or let's place an order. What you see here now, what because of the small volume wasn't able from Nenad to show, if you like to make trading strategies, whereas one of the strategy is partial closing. Just click on the label, and now you can do as fast as never was possible before, partial close. So if you want to close now 50%, just do it with one click, just with the new settings here. That's what I want to show you. I guess we have 3, 4, 5 minutes more, and then the time is our limit. I will give back to Nenad. And if you have any more questions about the technical stuff, just use the last 3, 4, 5 minutes, and we will happy and answer it. Back to you, Nenad.
Thanks, Jens. As always, German precision is on the line, and I like this. Germans are always known for their great precision. Yeah, one of the reasons why I didn't show, because I was so into testing this MT5, and I actually tested the trend line breaks with some of my strategies, and that is why I used so many pending orders. But indeed, the thing is that especially for intraday traders, we really use we much more use these market orders than pending orders. But you know, when you get into the habit of making trend line breaks, pending orders, that is why I showed. I mean, I was showing you what I also traded. But as Jens said, another great feature, you can just press shift and then make an instant market order with a TP set straight away and stop loss. So basically, yeah, Ilya is here now. He's asking, is this recorded? Yes, Ilya, it is. Everything is recorded. Everything will be uploaded. So you will be able to watch it as many times as you wish. Guys, we are already at the limit of our time. I hope that we will have more webinars with Jens. This was another exclusive webinar for showing you great improvement and the present and the future of trading. It's the MT5 platform that is also empowered by new exclusive MT5 Supreme Edition indicators from Admiral. Thank you for your comments, guys. You will see me trading on MT5, I promise you this. And don't forget to sign up for new webinars. Tomorrow is live session. We had great trades on Eurodollar. I wish you a great day. Cheers, guys. Trade safe.
I will also have last 30 seconds of some words, so try it out. Everything what is new, try it out in a demo. And comparing to the other brokers which are available in the market, usually from 100 MT4 and MT5 brokers, maybe 5 or 10 have some additional add-ons like we have, but usually not for the demo accounts. Admiral Markets could be the difference. So try all out what we showed you today in the demo account, and then if you're familiar with it, try it out in the real account. Many more features, all described on the webpage, admiralmarkets.com. Check it out, try it out in the demo, and even if you just use the new order ladder, what everybody now in the Berlin office from Admiral Markets doing, you will fall in love. Just doing 2, 3, 4 trades, and I guess maybe you will forget about all order windows, because it's much more faster, much more convenience, and for the next months, just exclusive at Admiral Markets. Thanks a lot for listening to us, and have a nice day.